What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video on the Vigor Hero channel, where you are the hero to your own rescue because nobody's coming to save you. It's your boy Cisco, and today we're going to be talking about the dark sides of semen retention. That's right, the dark side. The side that people don't want to talk about. I feel like a lot of content that is out there right now is always talking about the great benefits, the positive side of it, the things that, make it seem like it's all great, and that as soon as you hop on this journey, you're going to be this like perfect person and you're going to accomplish all these things and everything like that. And so I just want you guys to understand, going into this first point, of that's not the case. That's not always the case. First thing that we're going to be talking about is going to be unrealistic expectations. The expectation of that when you start this journey, you're this perfect person. You're going to have all the energy in the world. You're going to be the most charismatic person in the world. When you walk into rooms, people are going to drop their jaws and their eyes are going to glow up big, and they're going to just stare at you because you're just this amazing human being. Like when you walk in a room, it's just like, oh, this person has blessed us with his presence or her presence. It's not the case. And so I don't want you guys to have this unrealistic expectation going into this journey thinking that everything's just going to be perfect. Now, are there positive, things that come from it? Of course. You have your increased energy. You are much more purified. Your brain is thinking differently. You're not always getting the dopamine hit from looking at, the websites, or, releasing your seed, or, fornicating with others and giving yourself to other people. Because if you don't know, when you guys fornicate with other people, you're giving a part of yourself to that person. So just keep that in mind, the next time that you're thinking about, going over to a girl's house, or, inviting someone over and, doing some things and everything like that, just to feel good for a little bit. It's not always worth it. And so, just don't have that unrealistic expectation, point blank, of when you start this journey, everything's just going to be amazing. You're going to see a lot of benefits, and I want you to really lean into those benefits and really be able to use them, to your benefit, to, becoming the best version of yourself. But I don't want you to have this unrealistic expectation of that you're going to be this perfect human being, and that everything's just going to align for you, and that it's just going to be so easy to be able to accomplish your goals, or, do the thing that you're trying to improve on. So just something to keep in mind, Point 2 is going to be female attraction and ego boost. With that being said, there are times where, when you're on this journey, that you are going to get a lot of females looking at you. You're going to get a lot of females that are going to sense your energy, and they're going to be drawn to you. They're going to be attracted to you. They're going to just see something in you. Some of them may not even know why they're going to be attracted to you, or why they are looking at you, or why they're staring at you. It's so subconscious sometimes that they don't even know why they're doing it, but it's because they can just sense that you are on this purified journey, and that you are on this journey to retaining yourself, and that you're not just releasing yourself and depleting yourself, and that you have a purpose, you have goals, you have drive, you have ambition. And so a lot of the times they find that attractive. And so with that being said, you may be getting all of that, you may be experiencing all of that, and I'm not gonna lie, there was times when at the beginning of my journey that started to get to my head. I was like, ooh, yeah, like, this is nice, like I'm good looking, yeah, everything. But yeah, like, with that being said, you don't want to let it get to your head. It kind of ties into the whole ego boost thing, to where, like, you have to be able to balance yourself of having your confidence, but also having your humility. Because although we're going to have a lot of confidence because we're attacking our goals, we're making changes, we're, driven to getting, getting things done, and checking off the list on the things that we have to do and everything like that to better ourselves. And so, like, we can feel good about that. Don't get me wrong. I don't want you to be like, well, I just did this, don't feel good about it. No, like celebrate your wins, feel good about it, enjoy it, have the confidence knowing that you'll be able to accomplish it, or knowing that you'd be able to, go and, go out on a date with her, or, get the girl's number, or whatever the case may be, whatever you are focusing on and everything like that. But don't let it get to your head to where it's like, oh, nobody, like, you can't tell me nothing. Like, I'm good. I know what I got to do. I know where I'm at, like, nothing's ever going to tear me down, or anything, because that's not the case. Going back to the other point, we are all human beings. We are all regular people. We just have decided to we have made a decision to go ahead and go on this journey, and to purify ourselves, and to abstain from what, society today is basically making normal, to where they want you to be depleted. They want you to go out and, sleep around and have multiple partners, and, release your seed and deplete yourself of your energy, and your life's force and everything is what some people will say about semen retention, is that it's like, for men, your semen, that is your life force. That is where you get your nutrients. That is what gives you your energy. That's what essentially makes you a man. Your testosterone, it comes from that. So with that being said, the ego boost and the female attraction, like, yeah, enjoy it. Yeah, have fun, or I don't want to say have fun with it, because some people can take that the wrong way, but have fun with it. Like, just when you interact with women, just have a good time. Just make it to where it's a good interaction for both of you guys. You're not looking to get anything out of it, just enjoy your time with them. And don't let it get to your head. Just understand that, hey, you're on this journey, you're confident about it, but also at the same time be humble and have the humility to be able to not let it get to your head and not allow it to steer you off your path, or to be detrimental to you, to where, you're all up in your head, to where all of a sudden you get, 4, 5, 6 different girls at the same time, and then you don't know what to do, and then it all comes crashing down because you decide to make a mistake, or, whatever the case may be. I was just using that as just a slight example. But yeah, like, just have the confidence. At the end of the day, have the confidence, but don't let it get to your head. Don't allow it to boost yourself up to think, oh, I'm invincible, I can do whatever I want now and everything. And at the same time, at the end of the day, I'm not saying all women, I guess tying into that, I don't want you to think that, like, because you're on this journey and you're not releasing, it's like, oh no, I don't want to talk to any women because, they're bad. They're going to try and get me to release. They're going to try and do this and that. No, that's not the case. It's just the main thing from it is knowing that not all women are worth your time and effort. You know what I mean? Like, you have to see what that woman would bring to your life, how she will complement you. Will she help you reach your goals? Will she help you, attain the things that you're looking to attain? Would she be great if you want to have kids? Is she going to be a great mother? Is she going to, nag you all the time? Or is she going to boost you up and encourage you, when things start to get hard and you may, not think that you'll be able to do something? Is she there to support you and help you get through it and everything like that? So just, navigating that whole realm of things, and just understanding that, I would say 80 to 90% of the women out there are not worth it, just because they're not working on themselves like you're working on yourself. And if there's any women watching this, hey, props to you for working on yourself and getting yourself to, that better space in your mental as well as in your life and everything. So you're able to attract the man that you want to have and to be with, to be able to have the life that you want to have and everything. So props to you, ladies. Third thing is going to be what I call facing your demons. This is another dark side, and I didn't realize it was going to happen when I first started my semen retention journey, is that when you're on this journey, you're going to be facing your demons, meaning that there are going to be things that you thought you worked through, or there are going to be things that you thought that, I'm not even going to worry about it, like, I'm good, whether that's, something about, like your dad not being in your life or whatever when you were younger, or, like little Susie that, I don't know, hurt you as a kid or something like that, or, whatever the case may be, right? To where there's something that has traumatically hurt you in that sense and everything. And so you have to go, and the way that you act today and stuff like that has been affected by something that has, obviously happened in your past, which is what trauma is. So with that being said, you're going to be facing your demons. You're going to think that you've already processed through something. You're going to think that you've already, gotten over something and everything. And those things will come back. And I'm not saying that they're going to come back as in like you didn't already process through them. They will come back, but because you're changing your mindset, you're changing your thought process, you're purifying yourself to where you're not going to be thinking the same anymore, because you're on the semen retention journey. It will come back and you will be like, man, like you won't even realize that's something that you still have to kind of work through and kind of like either let go or work through and process through and everything like that, to be like, hey, now that I'm in this different mind space, like, why do I do this or why do I do that? What has caused this? And so then that's going to cause, the mood swings. It's pretty much what it's going to be called. It's going to be mood swings. There's going to be times where you're going to be at the happiest of the happiest, and then there's going to be times where you could be in a flat line and you have no energy, and you're going to think that you just, you're unmotivated and you're stuck and everything like that, and you feel like you can't do anything. And, you're going to be like, man, like, like, why am I feeling this way? Why am I feeling sad and you know, depressed and everything like that when you're still on this journey? So you're going to have mood swings to where you're going to be high up and you're going to be down low. You're going to be in the middle. But the good news about it is that it does all even out, you know, over time. As long as you stick with it over time, it will all even out to where your body will naturally just be used to the energy that you have. And, you know, your body will naturally be used to, you know, thought patterns and thought processes and everything like that, to where you will, I don't want to say are going to be a healthy human being, but your thought processes are going to be healthier. Your mindset is going to be healthier. You're not going to think the same way as you did, you know, previously or in your past and everything like that. And the final and last one that we're going to be talking about is going to be essentially flat lines. So pretty much what flat lines are, if you don't know already, is that where you're going to feel like you're on top of your game. And a flat line is to where you feel like you like lost all your benefits. You're going to be like you're just going to wake up one day and you're going to be like, what happened? Like, I have no energy. I feel tired. I don't feel motivated. I feel like I'm, you know, in a rut pretty much, or that like I have not accomplished any of my goals, even though you could have a checklist of being like, hey, this is what I've accomplished. And you'd still think, hey, yeah, I haven't done anything. Like, I haven't accomplished anything. And so that's pretty much what a flat line is. And so that's the dark side of it. The reason why it's the dark side is because you have to push through those. Sometimes it can last anywhere from a day to a couple of weeks. Like, it all depends. Usually for me, the thing that I noticed was around day like 23 to 25, maybe even 26, like I started feeling that way. And then usually after about 4 or 5 days, I was good. And like I you know, kept on going, and it just felt more natural and everything. Which brings up another point that I want to make, is that as far as like, you know, counting your days and like being like, oh yeah, like I'm on semen retention, I have to make sure I count my days and know how many days and stick to it and everything like that. Like, don't stress over it. Don't like, you know, get anxiety over it to where you're like, oh no, like if you do slip up, like we're all human, right? But if you do slip up, one, repent, ask God for forgiveness, because, you know, we did something that, you know, we shouldn't have done. Whether that's fornicating with someone else, or looking at the corn or the websites and everything like that, or, you know, playing with yourself, whatever the case may be, like, repent, ask for forgiveness first and foremost. But don't be so hard on yourself. Just get back to it and be like, all right, hey, today's day one. It's time to get back to it. We're going to, you know, keep on going. And you're going to notice that, you know, the benefits, essentially, like, first things first is going to be the energy. Usually the first couple of days, you have so much energy that you can't even really go to sleep. You feel like you're just like laying in bed wide awake. So like, you'll see it coming back and everything like that. But as far as going back, I kind of went off on a tangent there for that one, but I did want to let that be known. But as far as for the flat line, is that there's going to be times where you're going to feel like you're not accomplishing anything. You're going to feel like you have no energy. You're going to feel like they're like nothing. You're basically going to be like, semen retention is not real. It's not working for me. I don't feel any of it. It's not even, you know, a real thing and everything like that. And you're going to get into your head about it, but understand that you just want to push through it. And the reason why I decided to put that as a dark side is because those are usually the times that you are like tested and tempted the most, because you're like, yeah, I, one, don't have any benefits. Two, I have no energy. So like you don't want to try and, you know, chase your goals, or, you know, do anything that will improve yourself or keep your mind occupied by, you know, doing a hobby, working out, you know, going for a walk, reading a book, whatever the case may be, right? To where you are more susceptible to, you know, hopping on, you know, onto the websites, or, you know, hitting up Shorty and be like, hey, come through, you know, like, let's hang out and everything like that. So you are more susceptible to doing that. And so that's why I say, hey, just stick to it, stay on your goals, keep chasing after your goals and everything like that, and just pushing through that flat line, because, you know, at the end of the day, we take it one day at a time. We chase after our goals and we accomplish them. That's what this channel is all about. And one of the main things is, I think semen retention is a big proponent to helping with that, because you have your life force, you have your energy, you're purifying your mind, you're getting your mindset right, you're getting your head right. And first and foremost of all of that is that you're getting spiritually right. So you're getting closer to God, and you're growing your faith, and you're growing your relationship with God, who without him, none of this would be possible. So we got to be thankful that, hey, we woke up to see another day. He allowed us to see another day, so that we were able to even be on this journey in the first place. So I hope you guys are chasing after your goals, getting after it, taking it day by day. And if this video was insightful and helpful and everything like that, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. More videos are going to be coming. Give it a thumbs up and comment down below what's something that you've experienced that you would consider the dark side of semen retention that I didn't mention. And I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.